Hi there. I'm really happy to connect with you on this Wednesday afternoon right now. On the east side, actually not the east side, um, in North America, actually. And as I complete my trip, I've been on this side for about 6 weeks now. And as I complete this, I wanted to share a little something with you that really is going to help you to understand what is it that I'm doing, because a lot of people are coming to me and they're just like, Mark, like, what is it that you're doing? Actually, I see you traveling, I see you doing all this, you're doing conference. So it seems that there's a little bit of confusion about really what I do and how I can help you to get to where you want to go. So I've decided that I'm going to explain it in a very scientific way, where that if this resonates with you, that is your cue to say, okay, I'm going to work with Mark. I'm going to do this, because there's a lot of doubts that are coming, especially when we hear about coaching, because everybody's a coach nowadays. Everybody has programs that they're selling. Everybody has a methodology, but what exactly are you getting involved with, and what is behind uh, the support that will help me, like, because that's the question that you're asking yourself. What is the support that's going to help me to get to exactly where I want to go? And my mentor have been doing this for 60 years now, and there's nobody in the industry. When I say nobody in the industry which have been doing this longer than him, because they're all dead. The ones which were older, they're all dead, all gone. And then death is not something bad. It's just part of life. But he is the oldest and the one which has the most experience in this field. So if you want to get this information, you should get it by the best. And the best right now is my mentor. So don't you want to be mentored by the best in the world, and by someone which is working closer with him and getting that information firsthand, so then you can start getting truly the results that you want to have? So I'm going to explain exactly how it works and what we're doing, and it's gonna create so much clarity for you. And if you're compelled by what I'm sharing with you, that is where that you have to say, okay, that's it. Now I understand. Now I know what will happen through this process. And Mark, I want to work with you. So this is what we're doing. Okay. So I'm gonna just draw a little something here, which is gonna help you to understand. What you have to understand is we're thinking in picture. So when we're having picture to operate, it's way easier to comprehend things. So there's only two places that we can go to get information, to get references. And one is through science, and the other one is through theology. There's no other places that you will go to get the information that you're looking for. So those two places, like, one will say that everything is energy, and on the theology side, what they will say is it's spirit or God base. Okay. Now, the reason why I think that we having so much trouble to really comprehend is because, like, we have been fighting with each other, like, especially in science and theology. People have been fighting for I don't know, maybe it's to get a disciple, maybe it's to get people to follow your thought pattern, your ideology, but ultimately it is all the same thing. And both are saying the same thing, is that energy is, okay? So it just is. You cannot create it or destroy it. It is omnipotent, omnipresent, and it just is, right? There's no other way. Now, if we're talking to a theologian and we asking what is God? And it's going to say God is. It cannot be created or destroyed, is omnipotent, omnipresent, is at every place at the same time. So when we understand this, that we are talking exactly about the same thing, now what you want to realize is, you as a person, how can you utilize, or how can you relate to what is, and then utilize what is, so you can start creating. You can start creating on command whatever is happening, whatever you want to happen in your life. And the only way you can do this is if you have order in your mind. Because it's been said that order is heaven's first law. Okay, so when you have order, then you can start utilizing what is. But this is what you will realize, is that order, and when you're utilizing the laws of the universe, the laws are everywhere. Like, they are operating always. Like, this is the laws. This is what's happening in your surrounding. And because it's all over the place, you do not have any order. So what we're doing with our methodology is we helping you to bring that order in place. So we having a methodology that it's creating perfect order in your mind. And with this order, what it allows you to do, it allows you to utilize this at your discretion. So whatever you want to create, whatever you want to do, you can take this and you'll be able to start creating the type of results that you want. And the more order you're having, the more that you're going to be able to expand this energy, the expand God, if you prefer, if this is what you are feeling more impelled to call it. And the expansion creates results. Very, very simple. And look at what's happening when we do have order. Now, all of a sudden, we have a sense of direction. We have a sense that we can control what is happening. And that is exactly what we're doing with our methodology, with our process. But it doesn't matter what brand you're calling it. You know, you can be in any type of religion. You can believe in any type of things. What you have to understand is, you know, the laws of the universe operates for each and every one of us. The thing is, it never been taught to you. It never been explained to you how those laws are working with one another and how to utilize those laws in your advantage. So the relation that you have with this energy, or with spirit, with God, is you believe that this is something which is outside of us, and you don't understand how to utilize that. And what that means is you become a victim to your environment. You become a victim of condition and circumstances. But when you understand how those laws operate, you can start utilizing them in your advantage and start creating a beautiful life for yourself. So this is what I want. This is what I'm doing. And this is what I help my clients to understand and to apply, to bring into their own experience, and to start getting the results, start getting the life that they want, and becoming a designer, an architect of your own life. And by the way, if you are compelled by this, and if you are listening to this and you say, wow, that makes a lot of sense, that's probably because that is something which resonates with you. And if it does resonate with you, my suggestion would be, get in touch with me. Let's get started together, and let's make this year, 2020, the year of perfect vision. the year, the best year that you have ever have yet. So this is the message I have for you today. I hope that you have a spectacular day, spectacular week, and I'm looking forward to hear from you. Peace out.